Sorry, I both love that song and kind of just wanted to share that on this particular go because we haven't actually been to, nor are we going to end up in Boston in this game. But, you know, it's been mentioned, it's been alluded to. We've been on a bridge close to Boston. So, all things considered, I figured I'm shipping up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. It was a good way to start our day. Because this is basically hitting the end of Banishers Go to Eden. It's been a good run so far. I've really been enjoying the game. It's been that great combination of like massive storytelling elements and also some fun combat. There are some things that I want to talk about in regards to like not the best parts of the game as we get on later, but we'll discuss that as we go. In the meantime, I think we're gonna stall a little bit for the ad break for anybody who might be coming in and not want to suffer through the ad break. Also gives me time to load up the game, drink a little bit of my Red Bull, and start getting us ready. I hope everybody's, first week back in the flow has been good. I hope we're all kind of readapting back to life. And I hope we're looking forward to a good 2025 and that you can handle your new me, new year, new you stuff. Whatever, man. I'm fucking... Oh. I actually... God damn. Okay. So, we're going to head towards the end of... Now, my understanding is that this entire chapter is just the final boss, basically. Like the final boss fights.
Is the entire town lost to Ivy? Her influence must still be strong.
You need to rethink this whole entire camera setup right now. Huh. But we're back in New Eden, the beginning of the game, kind of, where we started this whole adventure. I don't know why I'm grabbing crafting stuff.
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
Yeah, well,
These
we also
people have
happen
no idea what they're up against. We really had no idea what we were walking into.
If I had taken the threat seriously, then you might be alive.
All that matters now is that you give me my assent.
Who is this thing? You? Uh-oh. There we go. Getting a little turned around, that's all. We're gonna fight something here. Or we already have. This is, again, where we've been at the beginning of the game. This is a cemetery early on. It's interesting that kind of the back end of the game has been a lot of revisiting places to see the consequences of our actions, though I sort of rushed through it for the moment. There is a lot that I could be doing. This is I feel like I know my wife is going to play the hell out of this game because she's really a big time completionist. And she's going to get a lot more out of the story than I've gotten so far. And that's not to say that I haven't gotten much out of the story. Even the small amount that I'm taking in of the whole, massive.
Who there, corrupted weeds?
There it is. This here. Here and there. Oh! Damn it! Ah, there was 3. Oh, hello. No. That's
Did we
not gonna
miss
happen.
a few? Spectre, going for a meat suit.
No. You stay a ghost. In fact, a dead ghost.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
They brought more friends.
That'll learn them. Okay. Now, don't mind. The vine was here, right?
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
We were so in love.
We are in love.
With no condition. To the very end.
Yeah.
The very end.
Like, let's be honest, guys. Even death couldn't do them part. Oh, I'm here to rob the place.
I can help.
Away with you!
I see a light.
How? Could Esther still be here?
Esther, what the fuck are you up to? You playing at, girl?
Oh, there? Anybody home?
Esther just lost her mind.
Esther?
Rory? Are you here? Are you really here?
I am. We are. Have you been here alone all this time?
No, not alone. Charles visits from time to time. We talk.
That's not Charles. Charlie had his ascent. Do you remember?
Oh yes, I remember. It's all very foggy. Do we ever mend the wounds of true love lost?
Esther, do you know me?
Antea? Yes, I know you. You come to Red as Charles comes to me. How very good of you.
Dearest Esther, I died. I am a ghost.
You know, I'd have liked to join your games. You three, chasing ghosts and whatnot. I learn fast. But not today. Today feels like a dream.
What's happened to New Eden while we were gone?
Oh, everyone left. I did not wish to join them. She let me stay.
She? Deborah?
Speak not her name. It makes her angry.
I shouldn't have so mad.
She is much more powerful now, and your return has already vexed her.
We're here for Antea's body. This is her tie, and the nightmare has it.
Yes. By her body she is held hostage. Her flesh is her tie. Charles told me all about it.
We must break the tie to set Antea free.
She won't surrender it. You'll have to end her. But if she goes, then Charles goes too. I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
We're not here to vex her, nor to attack her. Antea just wants what's hers.
Last time, Red McGrath, you escaped with your life. Do you think she'll let you do it again?
I'm rather hoping she will, aye. She knew I'd come back. What else was I gonna do?
Which of us has choice when free will is a lie? None has choice. Each is another's glimmer of hope, sparkling futile in the darkness.
What's going on up at the meeting house?
I do not ask about the meeting house, and nor should you. To think that once we worshipped there, that Charles would give his sermons there. There of all places.
What awaits us in the meeting house?
You know. You know who awaits you there. Behind the eerie overgrowth. The meeting house is her garden now. Her hate is deeply rooted, and her climbing, crawling creepers reach out across the land, like the tree of blood that grows from out your heart.
All things good and bad have their end. The meeting house is just a place. We'll go there and find a finish.
You're a brave and gentle soul, Red McGrath. I shall remember you when you're gone. If remember I still can.
Can we speak of Deborah?
Don't say her name. She'll hear you. She'll hear our thoughts.
Let her. Truth is not to be feared. Truth is freedom. There's no ending to the story until the truth is told.
Red, you are a dear, dear friend. But there is no truth that does not look like a nightmare. And the difference between the two cannot be told.
I am a ghost, and ghosts do not dream. This is real. We are here, and so are you. I promise you.
Perhaps none of it is real. Perhaps it is all her dream. Perhaps this is the curse.
Aye. And maybe life's a dream, but hell's balls, I hope not.
New Eden was a dream, you know. A dream of heaven shared by we, its people. But we seem to have brought the nightmare with us.
Nothing stands against the truth, and even a nightmare's power must have its limit.
And what if the limit is the frontier of New Eden? What if here she is all powerful and there is no escape?
What will pass, will pass. And if it does, and we are free, what will you do?
I'll away back to London. New Eden is lost now and for centuries to come.
Goodbye, Esther. Perhaps we'll meet again.
Perhaps we shall. It's so very pleasant to speak to new old friends. From time to time. To time.
Right. Back on target.
It breaks my heart to see her this way.
This is the nightmare's doing.
We need to be careful. We're in her stronghold now.
I'm sprinting in like a psycho redheaded.
You bastard!
They can't possess things if they're dead. Banished. Disappear. Taken care of.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
What shall I say to you when I give you your assent?
I don't know.
All ghosts linger for a reason. This is an odd kind of homecoming.
'Tis strange to be back.
It's strange to sleep near the place where you died.
Still, rest you should. You'll need it.
I don't know that I can.
Come on. Spit it out.
What will I say to you when you go? When I give you your assent?
When the moment comes, you'll know what to say.
I'll be the banisher, bringing an ending to his own haunting case. How does that work?
The same as any other. You'll undo the tie. Don't worry. I won't resist.
But why did you stay? What is the tie that we're undoing?
I told you to be careful. That night in this room, I told you to be careful. I worried you'd act rashly and told you not to. You got up and walked straight into her trap.
I thought you'd gone to the meeting house without me.
I died to save you.
You stay out of anger.
Yes, I stayed because I was angry. Angry with you.
I think I've known that for a while now.
The anger lingers. Part of me resents you yet. For my pain and my fear. For my suffering. For my dying. I resent you.
Antea, I am truly sorry.
I know you are. You've done your best to put things right. But I did die. And in a few short hours, you will have to let me go.
Where we upgrade. Going. All right. Dreamfish on.
It is time.
What if I fail once more? One wrong choice will exact a heavy price.
Whatever happens, we will face it. Till death do us part.
This guy. Love this. Lynx, thank you very much for the 19 months. Having a good one. All you've missed is walking and talking here. So far, so good.
Don't let that spectre get to the corpse.
And a little bit of this. That's the other thing. Bang! Boom! Bang!
Watch out! Spectre position.
Damn it!
Have some of this.
Go with that. No, no grabbies.
Raging Vandal. This gonna be good.
Once more with feeling.
One more time with feeling. One more time with feeling. Why is that even movable?
Once you've revealed the route,
She won't let us in so easily.
a few routes will not stop us.
Ah, that's why you hit them. One of them, yep, there's one there. 1, 2, 3. Go. Come on, man. Shit. Can't miss.
Sharpshooter.
Years of
No
practice.
Eden suffers. We suffer. My
Amber
friends,
calls me.
I have disturbing news. Among us walks a witch.
Fuck
Is that
you,
not
Pennington.
so, Deborah Comenius? Lock her up.
No! No! 'Tis not true! I am no witch!
So that's how it all began.
Aye. With ordinary evil from the hearts of fearful men.
I hear. Alright.
Deborah Comenius, this court finds you guilty of the devil's work. Guided by God's mercy, I pass sentence on the witch. Pain forte Dieu. Confess and name your accomplices, or die for your sins.
I have nothing to confess.
How could they have let this happen?
Not a soul stood or spoke for her. There's no justice here. It's a travesty.
Yeah, I think that was going to be pretty well established. I mean, was there ever a witch trial that was justified?
Confess, witch.
What?
None stand for you. Your coven has betrayed you. Name them, and you shall live.
I am no witch. You know this. All of you. Do not turn away from me. You must release me. You must. Will no one speak for me? Anyone? Please. Help me. Help me.
I feel her distress, her rising terror, her dark despair.
She's suffered enough. And so have we.
Until here's her body.
So, the circle is complete.
Deborah, you need to chill.
Do you return to the beginning? Or is it the beginning of your return?
A paradox. How clever. How it pleases you to play with time.
I do not play.
Deborah, we know what happened to you. We know what they did to you.
What they did. What they do. I shatter yet.
We're not here to hurt you. You have my body and I want it back. That's all. Help us. Because we can help you.
No, you cannot.
Here we go.
I won't spare you this so gullible. Stop trying. There is no escape!
Uh-oh. Fuck. Phase transition. Come here.
You will atone! So gullible! Die!
And dirt pig.
toll on me.
You are just like them! You can't reach me!
Damn it.
You've already failed! You can't reach me!
Wrong one.
Petty Banishers!
There she is.
Enough. You are me, yet you oppose me. They murdered us. Make them pay. No. They do not deserve our rage, not these two. All deserve our wrath. They crushed the breath from us. You know this. You asked for this. Not anymore.
It's over. You have been heard. The truth is out.
No! Come back! Feed upon the pain, the treachery, the outrage!
No more. It hurts.
Behold my wrath!
Oh, we're not done.
They will subdue you once more!
Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful now because out of healing items. Do this.
They locked us up!
Banishers, I won't last long.
They seek a monster. Don't give it to them.
No one stood for us! They tortured us, killed us!
I just want to leave.
They used us!
Almost there.
Enough.
The night
Damn.
there shall never
I have to do the whole fight now? Whole thing. Okay, we gotta be a little bit more careful with our healing item use this time. That was a bad start.
Never-ending nightmare.
I can barely feel a thing. Die! You're still weak.
Almost there.
Okay, that's a good make up for it.
You will atone. You will pay!
It's probably a good for one use. There you go.
Your luck won't last!
There we go. Nice first run.
Remember the bite of the chains!
Run.
I'm right here, you know.
Flung into a cage!
They seek a monster. Don't give it to them.
Don't let them go see. Told you so.
No one!
Ask for help if you need it.
I want peace.
Do not turn! They tortured us! Killed us!
I just want peace. Enough!
They started it!
They seek a monster. Don't give it to them.
They turned their back on us!
Yes, they did. Enough betrayal.
Oh Lord.
They betrayed you first!
your true self!
Get her. Yeah!
Enough betrayal! They betrayed you first! No more pain! Remember the agony! The terror!
You were betrayed.
Where are you?
You were innocent.
The nightmare is defeated.
If they live, they win. All of them. Enough pain now. There must be a reckoning.
The pain may end right now. The reckoning is here.
Spare me your compassion, for it comes far too late.
Who are you?
I am retribution.
A word. An idea. But who are you?
I am her fury.
No longer.
I am their nightmare.
You were.
You believe you've won. It will not be so easy. For I will haunt your dreams. Is that an end to it?
Yes. If you want it to be.
Are you sure? In your hand you weigh my death, the last stone laid upon my broken body.
I'm so very sorry.
Will you leave? Are you ready?
I have lingered so very long. Where now will I go?
I don't know. A better place, I believe. A quiet place.
Quiet is good.
Deborah Comenius, mere words can ill describe your suffering. And if they could, I'd not utter them now. Enough wrong has been done you. Your tale is told, and we thank you for it. You are heard, and free to go.
Hey, I'm right here.
Aye, you are.
The time has come, and I must go.
That was the promise I made.
We've done good work here. We've made my death count for something.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Take all the time in the world. I love you, Rory McGrath.
These years I've spent by your side have made me a better man. You've taught me to survive. You've taught me to live. Thank you. From my heart of hearts, thank you. Farewell, my love.
Death for the dead.
Life for the living.
If grief is an odyssey through hell, then what appears to be the end is often just a beginning. New Eden never recovered. For years, neither did Red. But in time, the pain of Antaea's loss faded, and only the bittersweet beauty of their love lived on in his memory. Who knows? Perhaps, years from now, a legendary Scotsman, his hair grey, shall sit with his children and many apprentices and tell them a story. The tale of his beloved Antaea. Of how she lived, and how she died, and how together, in New Eden, they lifted a curse and defeated a nightmare.
I'd like to report a crime. And that crime is that this game... something nobody's talking about. Okay. I want to start with my nitpicks first, because I have a lot of positive things to say about it, and a lot less in the way of negative things. My big sort of nitpicks on the game are the combat is good, but it could be better. If that makes sense. It was very clean, very God of War-like, and I mean like God of War 2018 one. God of War. That kind of it started with God of War being like, hey, Dark Souls, you have some good ideas. We're going to take those, but we're not going to use all of them. And then it kind of continues on that. It was good, but there were points where it didn't quite feel like it was at times. It's hard to explain, but there were parts of it that weren't quite as clean as they could be, I think is what I kind of want to say. And there were times I felt a little overwhelmed with the number of enemies on the screen, regardless of the fact that we have the big exploding move at one point with Antia. This is a nitpick, and really it was better than I'm describing it. I'm gonna just kind of peter off on that and just say combat was great. There are a couple points that I think it could be better. Oh yeah, and a very, very unresponsive targeting system. I think that was the big problem I had with it. Right click didn't seem to work 100% of the time, and it didn't seem to right stick, sorry, and it didn't seem to switch targets very cleanly. That's it. That's all I got about the combat. Enemies were very samey for a lot of the game. And like that's not even including the spectral encounters. The spectral encounters are obviously something where it's like, hey, here's a bunch of things you've fought by now at this point. Know how to fight it. And you know, you've done that. But even normal combat throughout the game, the enemies were repetitive. I don't think the combat was as repetitive. There's a lot of options in the combat. Parrying, blocking, dodging, heavy and light attacks. You had the switch between Antia and Red. All kind of worked very well. Antia on her own had her set of abilities, and you sort of swapped depending on what you were fighting. I think the combat itself is fine, but the targets on the combat were definitely repetitive. It was white ghost, blue ghost, green ghosts. That was it. And like the green ghosts with no arms, and sometimes they were shooting, and sometimes they're making everything stronger. And then sometimes they were scaled up ever so slightly and had a name on top of them as an alpha thing. Like for the most part, enemies, yeah, were very, very repetitive. But that set those aside. The individual boss fights were pretty cool. Although they all had the same habit of fight the boss, fight the boss, fight the boss. Here's some extra targets that you now have to fight with our really bad targeting system. Now, when you wrap all of these little nitpicks of mine into the whole, they're not enough to take away from what is a really fucking good game. Like, I can't even not say how good this game is without swearing. It's so fucking good. The story writing is great. The environment is cool, and the fact that it's like a early colonial America in the area around Boston. And of course, they alluded to Boston's existence, and they teased you a couple times, like, we're gonna go to the bridge to Boston. It's like, are we gonna go to Boston? No, they didn't take it. That's okay. It's a wilderness. Everybody's fighting for survival. You get that kind of element of they're just building the city. And then everywhere they go, they're just kind of building it back up from scratch. And you really caught the emotions of the characters. You really felt the entire time like Red was really attached to Antia. Antia was really attached to Red. And they're going through the grieving process together, which I thought was a really cool story thing, where it's like Antia is coming to terms with the fact that not only is she what she hates as a banisher, as a ghost, but she's only got a little bit of time left before she's got to pass on to the next world and so on. And Red is coming to terms with the fact that he's getting this extra time, but he is got to come to terms with the fact that Antia is, soon to be not a part of his life anymore. So, where else are we going? There was a lot of side missions. As a guy who doesn't do a lot of them, I feel like I may have missed out on some extra storytelling. And this is one thing I kind of want to highlight too, is the investigations didn't feel repetitive until you got to the end, but then even at the end, you had to use the kind of what you've talked about. And when I got to the end deciding process, even though I made one decision for every single thing on this particular run through of the game, I did feel like every time I was doing it, I might have been making the wrong decision. You know what I mean? Or I was questioning whether or not I was making the right decision about each of these people that I'm dealing with. And there was a lot of moral quandaries. Like, a lot of times, like, it's obviously this person was bad. It's obviously this person was good. Like, that's too often it's that. In this one, it was like, holy shit, everybody sucks here. Right? So, I thought that was a nice touch. And again, the side missions didn't feel samey either, because that's something you do run into a lot with games. Is like sometimes it's every side mission has a pattern. So you got to run into the idea of, hey, maybe find some variety in there, or don't bother, right? And that's the thing. It's like, I find if I play a game and all the side missions feel samey, I have to go to the washroom, so I'll continue this in a second. But I'll be right back. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, side missions, not too samey. Every single one, when you came to the conclusion of the investigation, that was another fun part of the game, is that even though it amounted to nothing more complicated than what you're familiar with in a point-and-click game, give me a second, where it's like mostly find the items that you need and they're pretty well highlighted. It still felt like more rewarding and more information was given. I probably could have stood to read more of the books as we went on, see what's going on in each of the books and everything like that. Get some more of the backstory and motivations that's going on. But yeah. Overall, I'm giving this a solid 8.5. Like, if I don't like number scales. On a personal scale, I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10. I highly suggest this to anybody who likes a really good narrative, really good story, decent enough combat, and don't mind a touch of repetitive enemies, because even God of War is a little bit, guilty of some repetitive enemies in this version. Yeah. Everybody who missed this, we should all be ashamed of ourselves, myself included, because I have owned this game since launch, and I've only just played it. So, because a lot of people worked on this game. Holy crap. to see. I want to see if there's anything like after credits and whatnot. But yeah, with that said, it only took us an hour to do that. What do we do now? That's it. All right, cool. So what do we do now? Obviously, slay the spire. Stays on the top of the, hey, we didn't do much. But also we could drop in on some Risk of Rain. That. The Witcher we're gonna save to start tomorrow because I want to start that on a full stream so that everybody who hasn't had a chance to or wants to jump in on the ground floor can jump in. I'm just gonna take a look at the PC. You know what I do have on my PC is Marvel Rivals. I could start like looking into Marvel Rivals, but I only got like 2. I don't know if I want to. I also think I want to wait for everybody else on that one. Everybody else being Fred. I think we're just gonna do some Risk of Rain off. Risk of Rain or Slay the Spire. Well, let's pull up the Steam. And we'll go to the front page to see if anything is going on. Maybe there's something on sale. Okay, we'll do Risk of Rain. We just do the changing. Early. Yeah, we're gonna do Risk of Rain. Once again, I stand by this. Highly suggest if you haven't had a chance to, or are if you're on the fence, or you didn't even hear about it, if you've never heard about it, try it. Banishers. Definitely, if you haven't heard of it, try it. If you are on the fence about it, get off the fence and play it. Go. Why are you being right now? Oh, I got to turn the sound back on it. Audio. Down. Back. Okay. Go. Whoop. You know what we're not going to be killing in Risk of Rain 2? Elden Ring. Alright, let's roll, kids. Right. So who's looking forward to the Witcher series? Me. I know it's definitely one of those bucket list I gotta get around, or I can't believe I haven't started it yet for the situations. I've talked to a few friends, and it looks like I've got a few hunting parties for Monster Hunter. So enough so that I can't say all of my friends abandoned me. If they all abandon me, well then my supervillain arc starts. came across an interesting headline earlier today that was that like it was one of those. Honestly, I didn't read the article, but so it may not be correct and it may not be the gist of it. But apparently there was some interest from Elon Musk to buy Liverpool, the FC, the Premier League club. But then Amber raised a good point: is that Elon has become enough of a megalomaniacal figure that he might have misheard him and he might have been talking about the entire city. I was like, fuck. I couldn't believe that. But yeah, when the new Monster Hunter comes out in February, I'm going to be starting that up with some occasional hunting parties. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's all that, aside from The Witcher, that's all that's really on the radar right now, like directly. Hey, fellas. I'm also planning on signing up on Friday, I believe it is, where they're signing up for the Night Rain network test. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna check the terms of services on that, and if they're cool with people streaming it, I will stream my time on that. So February is already looking pretty exciting. Yes, South of Midnight is definitely on my radar. I want to know more about it. I've seen some of the movement. It looks pretty good. Kind of evokes, what's it called? Alice in Madness Returns in touch with the platforming. Where are my robots at? Of course! Sewing and crochet girlies and crafty girlies gotta represent. Actually, I think that's the reason Amber might end up liking the game. Bink! We're gonna check in this valley. Anything? Don't think we did. Yeah. swear I keep getting trolled by those altars. Fuck it. Where you have to fight 2 boss. Let's go. And I've played this game enough that not having the speed bonuses towards the end of a run are hurting my feelings right now. I was like, why am I so slow? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got him. And now, gentlemen, you need to knock it the fuck off. Oh man, one gravitational pull would make me unstoppable. What I might also do, because The Witcher is going to be a lot of game, after the first week that I play it, I might want to just start spending like Thursdays or maybe start doing a Friday stream here and there where I play very like mild, small games. Maybe just kind of tap into UFO 50 for that. Oh, I'm sitting eating. Healbots, do your thing. Yeah. Definitely anything that takes like a very short time to play for sure. And that depends too on my multiplayer schedule because I'm not sure what's up with it. I don't know if it's going to continue. I've put out my feelers, but I'm also really pushing for Marvel Rivals. Like, guys, are we should start Marvel Rivals yet? I don't even know if that's going to be Wednesdays anymore either. So, right now this year's still fluctuating as far as what we're going to do. Yeah, that's why I brought up a UFO 50 for that, because that's a collection of like 50 small games, right? Made by an indie. I think Pacific Drive was another one I've been suggested by a friend. I got a friend that I give a hard time about all his, like, because he plays a lot of indie games. I give him a hard time because it's, you know, every indie game is very much inspired by something that indie was playing, but they always have a twist, and I'm okay with. Trust me, I'm the first one to be like, yo, let's do some indie gaming. I'm cool with that shit, right? But I don't hold them to like to quite the high regard that some people hold them, like I used to anyway, when I was a student. For a number of reasons, one of which is I've had a friend burned by a very prominent indie developer at one point, which is, you know, fucking bullshit. I understand the reasoning, but, you know, when my buddy has moved across, you know, to another province, and because you're in a, you know, you kind of went and grew your studio too big, you left a bunch of people out in the lurch, one of which is like, hey man, I don't have a job now, and I just fucking moved. Right? It's like, I get that you work, it's like that, I work alone sort of bullshit. It's like, well, then, you know, don't fucking hire people. So, like, I think what I'm saying is I don't hold the individuals. I hold the individuals to much more of a microscope than I used to. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. It's gross, and I hated that it happened to a friend of mine. And I hate that my kids love the game that the guy made, because it would very well be like, well, I'm never giving this guy my fucking money ever again, or he's not allowed to have my money, but he already had all my fucking money when it comes to anything he's making, so fuck it. But at the same time, you know, I can't deny the... I think what the problem comes down to is sometimes you get an indie guy who just wants to make the game. Just wants to make something that people like him themselves are going to enjoy. But then, in order to get it out, you need somebody whose entire focus is the financials, the money, the business, the profiteering, if you will. And a lot of that stuff is based on growth, constant growth. We didn't make more than last year. We're failing. Like, well, yes and no. Right? It doesn't have to be that bad every time. And when those guys get involved too, because they're, you know, they have as equal a part in the game coming out as, you know, well, I wouldn't say they have an equal, but like in a lot of these cases, these games just don't come out with that, without that guy. Alright? That guy existed for Mojang. Notch had that guy. I wonder if that guy kept him away from Twitter too. I hate this boss so much. But, yeah, ultimately, you know, they are just as fallible as a AAA company, I think is what the long thing that I'm trying to stumble my way into. Like, cool, you made this game on limited resources, impressive. And I think that's a great thing in a lot of cases. A lot of indie games are made with very limited resources in comparison to what some companies work with. Big server pools to manage your version control, all that kind of stuff. Multiple teams across multiple cultures to help, you know, get certain different points of view. Lots of talented folks do make video games, etc. But then every single one of these guys is just as capable of being like, oh, I made a game, now we're going to make another game. And it's just going to be like the last game, but with a 2 and better graphics because we have more resources. And then they leave that realm and don't do as well. So, they're susceptible to a lot of the same fallings that like a AAA company. That said, it is always impressive to see what fun can come from small resource games. Right? Some guy made this in his basement with a computer that he pieced together from parts that he got on Boxing Day and fucking Black Friday sales. Great. Awesome. I'm glad they made a game that was fun. But I won't hold them in a higher regard. Because at the same time, subsequently, there's a lot of talented people in the AAA who, you know, I think what the problem with AAA is oftentimes the number of people that work on a game gets lost in the kerfuffle, and then when a name comes out of it, you lose track of all the people who worked with it. It's what I call the Kojima syndrome and the Cliff Bleszinski syndrome. Cliff Bleszinski will be the first guy to kind of agree with me on who I think. It's like, hey man, a lot of people worked on the fucking games that he worked on. He just happened to get his name in an interview and be on stage at the right time. And that's the reason we know his name. He wouldn't have been able to make it without the help of a lot of people, and he's not going to sit there and also hate on whoever's taken over Gears of War, even though Gears of War was one of his big babies back when he worked at Epic. So I do get a chuckle out of there's an old meme. I don't know if it's still floating around. Okay, let's see if I can find that box. I think I beat the 20-minute time limit on. It's where it's like when Gears of War was originally an Epic game. Yes. It actually used to be one of the big showcases of the Unreal Engine. Like, look what we can do on a console. Isn't this super powerful? Anyway, all that to say, I think I'm gonna try some more small project games. Give myself a little bit of a break from massive fucking. Because I've been playing a lot of big games lately. Like, not Elden Ring notwithstanding, which is only getting a bit of a break for a bit while I play catch up ahead of fucking I did again. Because I am going to go back to my Elden Ring No Death Challenge. I'm going to bring it back, as it were. Though I'm going to try to speedrun it a touch less. Maybe find some... Because I've kind of gained some skills against certain bosses. As well, at some point, we're going to have the No Death race. The No Death randomizer race. American Arcadia. Which one is that one? I'll have to take a look at it. Maybe we'll do a little game shopping before we call it a night. All of my attacks explode. That's amazing. PC exclusive? Well, good. That's another thing, is we're going to be playing a lot of PC games for a bit. Mostly to get Amber some time to finally catch up with a lot of what she's missed out on the PS5. Because I've been hogging the PS5 for streaming for a long-ass time. That means the platinum runs are definitely on a much longer wait. That's okay. It's not like there's any shortage of anything to do. Like I said, I got lots planned, lots ahead. I do want to be careful of overbuying this. We're off to a good start this year as far as like games that we have that we need to play still. Want to be fairly budget minded as well as best I can. I mean that's not to say that I'm not gonna buy new games. I'm gonna buy fucking new games like a goddamn maniac that I am. Too slow. Okay. I was way off anyway. Is there anything else? Oh, here we go. Robit. Oh, neat. Two of them here. Bleed? Good check with them both. Whatever. And we got boss damage. Go! God, there's so many of these. Good. Oh, great. Because of this, right? Come on. Those are just the general commands. Into all the places that those go to. cannot believe how damage I'm getting with that lightning again. Yeah, I don't think I'm giving it up to the thing. Okay, healing bots. Can you fix my gunner? Your fucking jobs. Do your fucking jobs. Do we have enough yet to justify this? And the death mark is such a weird item. I always get it like a weird time. It's like, do I have the like enough of the stacking things to offset or to actually trigger its effect? I don't think I have enough to get 4 status effects on it, dude. Is that 4 more different debuffs? They have to be different? Is that how that works? Never understood that one. Like, does a stack of 4 bleed count? Seem to. God, I love the music in this game. Oh. Fuck. Fuck, I want my ability back. What does this even do? I always ruin the run with it. I don't know why. Oh, their late explodes. Okay, that just means I have to work around that. Not a big deal. Okay. I get it now. It's a little better. Now that I know how to move around it. Okay, this is actually a good thing. Yeah, what do we got? Well, it lights them on fire too. That's an important thing to remember. Oh no. There it is. Cool. Let's go fight the boss. Before I fuck something else. To play Dune Strider, I'm fucking done for. Got him. We've got to get this. Otherwise, they're killing dudes. Come on, come on. I believe in you. last stone. Okay, let's go find some boxes. Alright, you have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, it's risky, but why not? I believe it myself. Oh. Adds to our shit. Oh shit. I don't have to look at that guy anymore. Why not? Let's find out what the mystery one is. Got enough healing as it is anyway. Whoops. Boxes are coming up pretty weak. We don't have extra equipment drones for all the extra equipment. No shortage of dollar dues, but shortage on spendery dues. Last lap just to see. I don't even want to hit that because I don't want to fight it. Like, we're already in the lapping stage. Oh shit. That was annoyingly close. Can't afford it. Here we go. Lots of spendery doos here. Fuck. Oh, that's good. Okay. I think we're done. Right? One more check. Sanity check. There isn't a drone within eyesight, so I'm not bothering. Yeah, I'll take 2 minutes. Where we came from, I think. All right, we're done. Pick up anything along the way, but let's go trigger the boss fight. let's stick with the bandit for now. I didn't like the change to my primary weapon. I think it got me on that one. I hear a big boy nearby. Where is he at? Where you at, bro? I heard your footsteps. Can't hide from me. Lots in the spawning area. Let's just farm a bit here. Okay, we'll be back for that after a little bit of farming. Right, I do have an equipment. Usually I don't have an equipment this early. Usually I look at that and go, oh god. Oh, Jason, you don't have healing bots. Got too complacent. get the boss thing. Oh. Perfect. Anytime. New toy. What do we get? What do we get? Yeah, foam up good. Here. 2 missile drones. Huh. Just think I'm not even going to be doing half the work around here. Nothing. Holy shit, what the fuck is going on here? Nothing. Alright, great. Holy shit, this is rotten. Nothing going on. Oh, there's fucking... Nice. Oh, okay. I shouldn't have gone for that one. I should have gone for wasted an early good start. Oh well. Oh. Oh Lord. And we're gonna call it around midnight. So whatever the next death happens, that's what we're gonna call it today. It's a short stream because we already finished the game. Then we'll start fresh tomorrow. Go. Shit. baby. Oh my lord. I'm coming up right today on fucking Fisher Chest, man. Alright, let's check one last area, then we hit the bus. Not looking promising either. Cool. Glad you were here.
Useless to me, but whatever. Actually, didn't think I was gonna make it this far with. I don't know if it'll last long in this area either. Still one. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh. Well, we're not dealing a great deal of damage, but at least we're able to start staying alive a bit better. My survivability's off the roof, I think. Or at least it's looking good. Oh shit. What we got here? Oh shit. Oh, we got them. Sweet. Swear to God, this ends up being like I was so negative about this build for so long. This ends up being the one where fucking make it. Luck sacking our way through it, baby. There's another one. Yep. Other missile drones. 3 missile drones? go. So many missile drones. I don't know if this is a complaint or not either. Want that fucking item. Because another thing when I come across these things, it's like, oh, I want that. Nothing I want. Let's get more missile drones, I guess. And I have everything I want so long as it's a missile drone. Okay. Yeah, I actually got a healing drone on that. Money, not so much spending. Lots of active equipment. Does the game think I don't like the ones I got? Honestly, I was doing pretty well with the egg. It'll be a good escape on the final boss if I need it. Hey, some speed. Boss is right behind me. Good place. Right. Really, I just wanted to do the final check on. More than enough money that I can be spending. Okay, Shrine, hit me. Not you. I want you to hit me. But that's cool. But not last boss good though. Well, at least I'll be able to travel very quickly. Area. Why not? Nothing wrong. Ba 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 ba. Go. Get ready to test your metal, gentlemen. Well, there are enemies ahead. Maybe getting hits, that's a good idea. Go. Oh, baby. Does it look? No idea. That was the one that took health. Alright, we tried. Hey, we actually got to our normal time anyway. Alright, so tomorrow is the official start of my first playthrough of the Witcher series. Kind of excited for that. See how it goes. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves one evening. Else tomorrow night. Witcher. Peace.